Hi and welcome to my knitting podcast. If you're new here, I'm so glad you found me. And if you're returning, then thank you so very much for returning again and spending some time with me. I have some finished objects to share and I want to talk about what I've been up to the last week. So what am I wearing? I'm wearing an UFO and I finished it this week. It is the Winnie top by Lily Kate France and I made it out of alpaca and the cotton blend. I have not blocked it yet, which I should, but I just wanted to try it on and see how it fits, and I thought, well, I just might as well show it with you. So it has the lovely lace etchings, and there is some footage I can show you, because I don't think you can see the bottom, but there's also lace. So overall it's a very nice vest, top, and I am very pleased how it fits actually. I thought it would be way too wide, but it's just perfect. So next I have a few finished objects, and one of them is one of the 12 castons. I'm still going strong. I actually added number 10, which I will talk about in a minute. But let me show you the biggest finished object I have, which is the granny stripe shawl from the crochet object. And here is the finished object, also not blocked, because everything I finished about this weekend. So I used up all the yarn. There is just a tiny little bit left. I indeed used part of the second ball of the border color, the edging color, which is the light cream. And yes, what can I say about it? I think I really like it. And so this is designed so it will stay on your shoulders nicely, which it will. And yes, the yarn is from my advent calendar. It is all sock yarn with cashmere, a little bit of cashmere in there. So yeah, it's a beautiful shawl wrap in the crescent shape. I really like it. It's beautiful. So the crochet object, she is the designer, Muan. And yeah, like I said, I used up, let me think, 4 colors, 4 times 50 grams and 100 grams skein ball. So that is a lot of yarn used up from the advent calendar, and that's great. What else? I had as a challenge, I would finish one of the sock tubes, and this was an easy one because, as I showed you last week, it only needed the heels attached. So I did that. The color of the heels is the little bit that was left from this shawl. That was the edging color. So I have nice and soft heels in these socks. I hope they stay strong. So yes, I knitted a lot of sock tubes in the past. I almost knitted up all my sock yarn I had at the time because I am the proud owner of a sock knitting machine, which is in hibernation at the moment. But yes, I still have a lot of sock tubes and I want to transform one every month into a pair of socks. So another challenge I was doing for the 12 castons, but also for the bingo challenge I'm holding for myself this year. And that was using up my blue cotton acrylic yarn. And I made good progress. So far I have finished 3 of them. And if all goes well, you saw a little bit of footage. There was not much to say, but I used 3 strands and a 3.75 millimeter needle, and that made these thick and squishy face cloth. Did I say this cloth? I don't know. I might have. But these are for in my bathroom because they are blue and they will match nicely and give it a little bit of color because everything is quite white over there. So 3 are finished, and this is such a lovely project that requires little to no brain space and is wonderful for TV knitting or if you're having a conversation. So yes, it is based on a pattern from Drops, the Monday morning dishcloths, but I did a little bit of a modification, so I did the etching a slip stitch, which makes it very nice and neat. Yeah, it's just a small detail. It also has no loop or anything because I fold them and put them in a little basket, and that's where they hang out on my countertop. So I casted on 1 project because I did finish 2, right? And that will be cast on number 10. And I also signed up for a test knit from Inge's Knitting Lab. She is from Denmark and she designs wonderful patterns. They are custom made and I am testing one at this moment. I mean, we're starting soon. So that will be a very interesting experience because yes, a tailor-made, custom-made sweater that fits your measurements is actually absolutely something I would like. So yeah, I think everybody would like something like that because we're not standard sizes and usually we do have to make a few modifications. And that is the great part about knitting. But still, sometimes it does not work out as we expect. And it would be nice if we had a basic pattern that fits very well. And this is a basic set in sleeve European shoulder construction, a very basic sweater, but you can transform it with different stitch counts of this different stitch patterns or colors or whatever you want, which sounds like a beautiful blank canvas to work on. I think it's wonderful and I'm very much enjoying being part of the testing team of hers. So okay, a lot of waffling, but I wanted to talk about my new cast on, which is the no, not the Anna Johanna sweater, but Enjoy Flowers by Knitting for Breakfast. And why? Because the yarn just absolutely called me. See, it wanted to be knitted up. It was fluffy, it was soft, it was warm, and I think I showed you the yarn last week, and this just wanted to be cast on. The other one was a mindful thing because I wanted to knit from a book, but this was really, really more appealing at the moment. So I am at the yoke, and of course it's on a tiny short me needle because that makes knitting so much faster, but you can't see much. But still, okay. Enjoy flowers, that's what it is. So the next portion will be brown with pink flowers, and then the body, she used one strand of each, but I will do the body in brownish gray, whatever color this is. Taupe maybe, because I have a lot of it. And the marbling will be too much for me, I think. She used two colors in the same color family, like a light pink, light blue, dark blue, and that will marble very nicely. But I think this will be too much for me, so I can choose, because this is not a test knit. I can do as I see fit. So it has beautiful short rows in the back, which makes the fits almost always so much better for many of us. So yes, enjoy flowers all bunched up here. But this will go pretty quickly because the needle size, I think it's 4.5 millimeter, which is quite a large needle size, and that will go definitely quickly enough. I made a little cage swatch for my project from Inge's Knitting Lab, and it has dried right now. I am using my hand spun for this. I hope that will work out because it is a little bit irregular and maybe that is affecting the gauge, but hopefully not too much. So yes, I'm looking forward to this, and I think I already showed you everything, which is totally fine. I hope you're doing well. I hope you are having fun with your knitting or your planning, or just enjoying doing nothing. Some people really enjoy that, or reading a book. I am one of those people that needs to keep their hands busy or they feel absolutely miserable. So I hope this video finds you well. I will be back next Monday. Probably the finished objects will go down very quickly now because all the objects that were close to being finished are finished, but that's fine. I will find something to talk about. And until we speak again next week on Monday, please enjoy your crafting, stay calm until next week. Bye bye.